What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have a 2016 F550 with another aerial boom, and they are complaining that they went into reduced power mode. I can't verify the concern, and we're going to talk about what we have to do when we can't verify the concern, because it can be a pain in the butt for me and for you. All right, guys, let's check this out. Guys, here we go. Thanks so much for checking us out. Hit that like and subscribe, because we're dropping 6-7 stuff all the time. Okay, so this truck came in. We have an exhaust filter at 40%, and we have 127,000 miles. Let's do an engine hour check. We have 10,585. 10,585. Let's do a little math. 10,585 times 30. Oh, we're a little off, guys. I sure hope they've been taking care of it accordingly, but how the hell am I gonna know? But that begs a good argument, because if we have a catalyst that has that many miles on it or hours, we are going to have to take into consideration that we may have a faulty catalyst at this time. So there's a few other things, some sensors. We could have reductant quality issue. I'm in the wrong one. Oops. Let me go to exhaust. The engine is totally cold. I just pulled it in. In fact, we can verify that with all of the EGTs. Let me get my NOx here and NOx here. And do I want reductant tank pressure? I guess so. Why not? Boom. All right, let's see. This is our EGTs. So we are cold. All I did was drive it in the shop. So one of the very first things in the diagnostic process is what is it? To verify the customer concern. And right now the customer's complaining vehicle is showing reduced power. Diagnose and advise 38 miles to reduced power. All right, well, we're gonna take it out and drive it. The PCM, I had to do 2 recalls to it that required the PCM to be updated with the latest software. But right now, this is what we have to do. Verify the concern. I'm going to try to put myself in situations that are going to get the truck to go into DERATE or reduced power. Let's get on the freeway and get some diesel burning. All right, we're getting closer to the freeway. Verifying the concern, if we don't have a light on or we're not hearing, the noise or whatever the customer's complaint is, within a reasonable amount of time, getting to the causal part or the system that is at fault is really can be really tricky at times, and it is so appreciating towards technicians when the customers are understanding. There are a lot of people that are demanding when bringing vehicles in for service or just in customer service in general. But we have to explain to these individuals that there is not a magic computer that we hook up that tells us what's wrong with the truck. It is up to the technician to figure out what is going on, and that is what we're going to try to do today. You'd think he'd be complaining about this, by golly. All right, we're making our approach onto the freeway. Gonna get this puppy up to 88 miles an hour. JK. All right, we're gonna merge over, hit that turn signal, and we're gonna be watching our NOx sensors to see what what they're reading. And so far, they're not warmed up. It's like they're dead. Well, that totally effed me. Had to pull over. You know, always remember, I'm not gonna have to unplug it or anything. Yeah, unplug the data link jumper that they have in it. Although it was communicating and pulled codes, and you guys saw that there was data there. Well, on the freeway, yeah. Well, you wonder why the knock sensors were dead. I'm like, why is my EGTs at 80 degrees? What the heck is going on? Well, another roadblock in trying to figure out the customer's problem. So, half my fault, half the fault of the truck. All right, we're getting back on the freeway once more. She's heavy, feeling her weight. Let's get mid-cruise here and we'll see what our NOx is reading. Alright, we're exiting the freeway now. You kind of saw where our NOx readings were. Looks like NOx 1.2 was way lower than NOx 1.1, so that's what it's supposed to do. We're going to look at some more data on the way back and see if anything else changes. I want to pull up, when I looked at my NOx NCCE PID, it was reading 90%, and the range that it should have been in was between 25 and 100%, so that was definitely good. So after this road test, brief road test, where is our NCCE? Okay, here's our NCCE. Okay, where are our readings at? We have 100% and 24, and our reading is 69. So we're definitely within range. The NCCE, she happy. Let me pull up the data. We're gonna get back on the freeway as soon as traffic clears. And they're off. And we're off. Okay, getting on. Here we go. These NOx values are actually looking really, really good. Right now I'm cruising at about 71 miles an hour and steady acceleration. Our EGTs about 600 degrees, 500, 600 degrees. What's the problem with this truck? Why are we going into DERATE, guys? All right, let's get back to the shop and we're gonna talk more. All right, we're back. NOx catalyst conversion efficiency, we are at 69, so it's definitely within the range of 25 and 100. What else is going to cause our P207F? That was the DTC that was stored, but there were no warning messages on the instrument cluster. So why do we have a continuous memory P207F code? We have a catalyst, sensors, DEF, intake restrictions, and some other things, but those are the top ones. Come around here and look at the tailpipe tips. For having that many hours and miles on it, it's okay. But what really sucks for whoever's got to replace or take that DPF off, look at that. That freaking sucks, having that bar under there. Definitely looks original. Looks pretty gnarly right here. Looks like somebody's replaced those bolts from breaking. But yeah, let's go under the hood. Here's under the hood. She's definitely packed in there. Got a lot of aftermarket malarkey going on here. Air filter. What else? We need got some batteries. You know, at this point, I think what we're gonna have to do is get some tear down from the customer, get some tear down time. If you guys remember the P20EE code that we had a long discussion talking about what I forgot to do, I am going to have to do that and verify this, that we don't have an intake restriction that is causing our P207F code. It's a very vague type DTC, and it can be tricky. Right now, if you guys have ever encountered this code, what have been some of the things you have found? Let me know in the comments. It's something that a lot of the community needs to know, because there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of parts that are thrown on these trucks for not the right reason. The first thing we have to do is verify the concern, and I don't have anything that is out of limits right now. So now I have to do a visual inspection, and that's going to be checking the intake for said restrictions. If a question you might ask yourself, or PTT, if you don't find any restrictions, what do we do now? Well, we have to create a repair plan for the customer. Do we tell them what we did and let them take the vehicle and monitor it, or do we keep the vehicle for, you know, a week or so, or, you know, however long that they can leave it, and take it and drive it ourselves until we get that failed part or scenario where we're in reduced power, so we can see what sensor, what data is out of range, and have a little better chance of narrowing that down. These types of concerns can be kind of a pain in the butt. Customer complaint is this particular concern, and we can't verify it. We know, Ford Boss, CPs, and you know, myself included, everybody in the Ford dealerships seeing all know that the very first diagnostic step in repairing these Ford vehicles is verifying the concern. Thanks so much for watching. Tell me what you think about this in the comments. Remember to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys all next time. See you.